I know this sounds dumb. Okay. I like to get pulled over. I swear to God. I know this sounds insane, but like,
He's like interested to see what's going to
yeah,
go on.
like
I
like the interactions with cops. Like,
Right.
This is the Supercar Connection podcast, bringing you behind-the-scenes conversations from across the industry. If you love supercars, you're in the right place. So let's hit it. Today we sit down with Kasem Novara, entrepreneur and owner of Novara Motorsports, an exotics customization shop in Orange County. Among the many things we discuss are what cars he's considering next once his 720S is officially sold. Since the recording of this episode, he's actually sold his 720 and already taken delivery of the next car. So we'll reveal what car that is at the end of the episode. Hope you enjoy.
King of Novara, King of OC. Here at his
King of
crib.
OC.
King of OC, baby. I'm telling you. Yeah, hell yeah. You see, you take it lightly, but you easily have not only arguably one of the most iconic cars, but the most, like, when you spot your car, you're like, that's Kasem.
yeah.
Like, you know how hard it is to build a car for that exact dynamic, especially here when everybody has, or not everybody, but it's more common to see like cars of that
Exotics,
caliber.
yeah.
You have a car, you have a 720 that literally anybody can spot from a mile away, and they're like, that's Kasem.
Well, a lot of people don't know, but it's like I build my cars to stand out because of my shop, right? Like for example, my G-Wagon 4x4 squared, I wrap that in gold chrome. Everybody talks shit. They're like, oh, it looks so stupid. I know it looks crazy. That was the point. The point was, and because of that wrap job that I did, I got probably 60 grand in jobs in, literally.
Just
Someone's just like, hey, who did your car? Oh, I did it. Oh, what do you do? Or blah, blah, you know what I mean? And so like it's like my first wrap, I did satin orange on it, and it was very,
That shit was hot.
very crazy.
That shit was hot.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it like started so many conversations. And now I did the DDE and Ozatec pink red thing, and same exact thing. If it were up to me, I'd black out the whole thing, murder it out,
Same.
literally.
Yep,
Super clean.
like Batman. The part
Literally.
you can't see me inside.
I would
can't
love
see-
to do that.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I love
I'm the same way.
about your 720 though? Is like it's so distinguishable, but you didn't do some crazy like weird graphic wrap on it. You know what I mean? Like some of these graphic wraps, they don't look good.
Yeah.
Like they get attention. It's like branded, but like it doesn't look good. Yours still looks good.
Thank you. I would be lying if I were to tell you that. I have not contemplated that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like I just can't do it.
I've
like
seen it done
selling
well.
out almost.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
sometimes like someone can make it look cool.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like a fade wrap, like keep it a little on the simpler side.
Yeah.
When you start doing all this crazy like spray paint looking whatever.
How do we feel about fade wraps?
I think they're sick, dude. I actually might do it on
Yeah, I can-
the Urus.
I'm kind of like, I might do it
Oh,
on the
fade
720,
Urus?
bro.
Yeah, fade wide body.
What
Urus.
colors?
That's
I don't
gonna be
know.
nasty.
That's the hard part, is deciding what colors to do. I don't know.
I kind of want to do it on the 720, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, fade.
Wait, so do they know that you got one, or?
Well, so this episode will probably come out. What is it? Not 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Not the next week.
So yeah, so like 2
Fall-
weeks.
yeah,
from now.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
they'll-
So on the last episode, it was the last episode. Literally, as we pulled up to the house, I got my loan approval.
Ooh.
So literally,
Isn't that the best feeling,
bro? Oh,
Is
my
that the
goodness.
best
I
feeling?
was like trying to like get locked in for the episode, and then I got
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, all I'm thinking about is the car in the backhand. But yeah, so I announced it like on the last episode, which will be not
nice.
this Monday, but the next Monday. So
Then we brought
this
the
time,
energy.
like, I'll be pushing it, huh?
Then we brought the energy.
Yeah. Then we brought the fucking juice.
Well, the worst is when you get approved at a rate that you hate. You're like, damn.
You're like, fuck. You're like,
when
now I
was
gotta make it
buying-
happen.
When I was buying the 720, like I only wanted to put like 10% down, and I had to put significantly more down. Yeah, it's bad.
Bro, I don't even know 100% my payment yet.
Really?
I don't even know my payment.
Yeah.
But I already have everything done, deposit down. Like
Yeah.
on Monday, I have to call the credit union so they can release the funds to
Nice.
McLaren, and then I go pick up the car.
Nice.
But like they haven't finalized because I have a loan on the G. I traded in the G, included into it.
Oh, you sold the G-Wagon?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
G-Wagon's gone. So I'm gonna be rocking 458, Z06, 720.
Oh, snap.
That's gonna be the lineup.
You got 3 coupes.
No more big bodies.
Damn. How
Which
are
is
you going
gonna
to
be-
move all this stuff around?
Bro, I don't know.
Bro, all this stuff goes in the 4C.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we pretty much
no
getting
way.
all this shit. We got his M8, his 4C, and then Z06 carried all this.
Oh, man.
So that's how we're.
Yeah, all you guys got cars, bro. Shit. I mean, he even bought his M8,
Yeah.
Benji. Congratulations.
And then you get your fucking R8. It's gonna be fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you get your R8, you get your 720.
He's already trying to convince me to go from the 14 to the 17.
So people don't know this, but I am like the king of making people buy cars that they probably shouldn't buy, maybe. But I mean, you, right? I was on his ass to buy a car. Like, bro, buy it.
Like weekly, he would call me. He'd be like, "You got it yet? No." He'd be like, "You're still bitch," and he hangs up. On me. Like literally 5-second phone. 5-second.
My
phone.
business partner, one of them, I made him buy a 720, and then he bought a Tacoma, and I have had a Tacoma, and before anybody talks shit, I've had one. I drove it 2 times. I had it for a year. It's a piece of shit. I hate it.
They're reliable trucks.
It's a reliable truck.
It's a reliable truck.
It is what it is.
Truck. It doesn't depreciate. It's a tank. It's bulletproof car. The whole nine. I just can't stand it.
All right.
So he bought the 720, had a Tacoma as a daily, and then I found a client of ours of the shop was selling his TRX for a steal.
Bro, I cannot believe it's steal he got.
For a steal. And I literally, the truck was parked outside. I said, how much? And I was contemplating buying it, but at the same time, I'm like, how many cars do I need? You know? And so I walk into the office. I was like, hey, Miguel, how much did you pay for your truck? He goes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, follow me outside. And I point at the truck, and I was like, that thing costs this much money. And he was like, get out. I was like, sell your piece of shit and go buy that thing. He was like, no. And I just stayed talking shit for like 4 days. And then lo and behold, now he has a Tacoma, a TRX, and a 720. Literally.
He still has the Tacoma?
Yeah, which is now for sale. So
how much do you want for the thing?
I think like 35 or 40 grand. 40. Yeah.
Shit, I might need a new daily.
They're like little savings accounts.
They're cool trucks. I mean, so a lot of people don't know this. I'm a truck guy.
Yeah.
I'm a huge truck guy.
Define that.
I love trucks. I would
have never fucking.
He had a Silverado for a long time.
Yeah. So when I was.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
When I was 19, I had a Chevy 2500. I had the typical bro dozer, little big ass truck, all that. Everybody's, I had a 2500 diesel 4-door long bed lifted on a 10 or 12-inch lift on 40-inch tires.
Fuck, so you're a truck guy at heart.
That chipped, deleted the EGR for those of you guys that know trucks. I deleted the DPF, deleted the EGR. I did a tune. It had like, I don't even remember. It was like some stupid amount of power, bro. I had like 1,000 or 1,200 pound-feet of like torque.
Disgusting.
On 40s, I was smoking like Mustangs and Chargers, and I didn't have exotics around me and Corona, but it was fast. It was fast. I beat the shit out of it too.
I forget you're a Corona boy at heart. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm a Corona boy, bro. I'm from
Corona boy pushing the truck. It all adds up.
Yeah, I had like American flags on it.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I reside in OC, but I'm from Corona, and I'll always,
You're an IE boy.
I'm an IE boy to the day I die, bro.
I
mean, like I am not a fan of IE. There isn't really much to do out there, but when I go, the moment I pull right past Green River on the 91 in Corona, I'm like, I'm home. You know what I mean? Like
it gives you that feeling.
Yeah. And then 4 hours later, I'm like, I want to fucking leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
of course,
I go there to see my mom, my dad, my family, and everybody. Then I come right back. Yeah.
Bro, is the McLaren sold?
But 99%.
99%.
99%. Yeah. So we have a buyer for it. Actually, I have multiple buyers for it. The person that I'm selling to, I actually personally know. Mm-hmm. And young kid, is pretty hard for him to get approved. But I helped him out and actually lowered the price for him.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so he could get approved. I dropped it by another $20,000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. If it was anyone else, I would have said no. But I like the kid. I know him. He's around us a lot. He's young, 20.
I didn't even get that good of a deal on it. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I dropped it for him. And so he should get approved.
He's 20?
20 years old.
He's buying a fucking 720? It's a bad motherfucker.
Put $100,000 down.
It's a bad motherfucker.
At 20 years old.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Which
I'm like, that's awesome. And he sees me and Pac and guys like us that, we're doing okay, and he's like, yeah, but I'm not like you guys yet. I'm like, bro, I need you to understand, like, year to year, you're ahead of me, bro.
Right.
Like, you're killing it, dude. And, like, you can't look at me and think that you're behind me because I have 7 years on you. I have 7 years on you, bro. I have 2,000 days on you, right? And you're already buying these things and doing these things. Bro. And having at 20, I wasn't there. No way. I
was still a slapdick when I was 20, bro.
What'd you say?
I was still a slapdick when I was 20.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I was lost. Yeah.
Waking up for practice and doing some homework.
Yeah, no, literally, I was bullshitting, thinking that I was doing life. It's just funny because your 720 might have been when in terms of a car being sold, I don't think I've fucking been able to go on any social media platform without seeing your fucking 720 for sale. Literally from Facebook Marketplace to Car Gurus.
It's crazy.
To Instagram ads. You know
Literally
how wild
got
it
an
is?
ad. I'm
Oh my
clicking through
fuck-
stories, and there's an
and
ad.
it's fucking, I'm getting Kasem 720. I go, is this a fucking story? And I'm looking, I'm going, this is a fucking ad.
So, dude,
From some rando.
So I posted it. I said, if you can find me a buyer, I'll pay you $2,000. And people got hyped up, and they started to post. Then I changed it to $5,000, right? And then somebody made a video, not talking shit. They were just saying, like, when you do this, it's not cool because the whole marketplace gets flooded and everybody starts to post it, and it causes chaos. And that's my middle name. I like chaos.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Hell
So
yeah.
I said, oh, okay. I stitched the video, and I said, this guy, and he's not wrong. I don't disagree with him. But I also like to add fuel to the fire, too. So I said, he's not wrong. I'm now upping the price to $7,000. It just went crazy.
And then you literally get ads going.
Dude, people putting ads
Yeah.
to sell my car. And it's in British Columbia. It's in Australia.
You're getting Vancouver fucking hit-ups?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Bro, see, again, I don't
Crazy.
know who this guy is that like would say that about you causing chaos in the marketplace.
But again, he was not talking shit. He was
Right,
just
by no
yeah.
means. And I'm not trying to add to the whole thing. But in my opinion, I'm the same way as you. But like, because when we want, for example, you want to sell your 720, I want to get shit done. So
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it takes to get shit done.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if I have to destroy your marketplace because you have a car sitting for 55 days and you're waiting for the fucking perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I just
when
wanna
I
sell
need
it.
my shit, I will do whatever it takes to get my shit.
Yep.
And that means bothering you or destroying a marketplace.
No. Yeah. I will pay for that.
I'm a thunderstorm. So when I roll through, you're going to fucking feel me.
roll
Like,
and coal. Yep.
that's the type of shit. I'm about ready to put a fucking finder's fee on the Ferrari, to be honest with you.
Why not?
I'm about like, I think.
Wait, you are or aren't?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm not
good.
ready
Put
to-
$1,000, $2,000. Some they'll start to post it. Someone will see it, exposure and whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Who
Bro.
cares?
I think we'll do it. Maybe like $2,500. I'm down for
Now
that.
I just don't know what I'm gonna get next. That's the question.
What are our list of options here?
Okay, so
Is there a price range or is it a car tier? Is it like, what are we looking for?
okay, I'm just gonna shoot straight.
Hit
So
me.
since 2019, my dream car has been what? The SVJ.
The SVJ.
Always has been.
It's literally
right?
this fucker's wallpaper.
It's
Like-
literally the wallpaper on my phone is the SV.
Like literally, we were
Titty
at
SVJ.
dinner the other day and he had his shit there and I was like, is that
Yeah,
SVJ? He's
and-
like, it's the carrot, baby.
So if you were to tell me like what's my one like all time dream car is the Murcielago SV in Arancio Borales, if that's how you say it.
It's a clean.
Orange. Yeah, that's like my dream car. That's like the one car that I'll buy and I probably will still, but I won't want to beat it up, right? That's like my dream car. I'll take that over anything, bro.
You
Like,
for sure beat that shit up.
yeah, I think so.
Bro, those cars are so beautiful.
But as a daily, I would want the SVJ. But now there's a couple things, right? Number one is, so Kevin Pack bought his SVJ, brought it to, I actually was like on his ass to buy it. And my boy went through, pulled the trigger. He was going to buy a coupe. And I was like, don't be a bitch. Get the Roadster, right? And so then he's like, all right. And he pulls the trigger on the $770,000 Aventador. He actually called me while I was on the freeway. I got so like happy for him. I like pulled over. I was like, just like when you called me, I get hyped up when like my boys do
You're literally
good.
screaming into the phone.
Yeah, bro. Like I get hyped. Like that's sick, you know. So, anyways, so the SVJ has always been like my be all car, right? And there's a lot of some people say it's crap, some say it's not. I'll shoot straight. It drives like absolute shit, right? Does not take away from the fact that it's one of the most badass cars out there. But the fact of the matter is, it drives like crap compared to other dual clutch cars like whatever A12s or Huracans, whatever, right? But that car is not meant to drive good. It's just a showpiece car, right?
Yeah.
It's not
a statement piece.
It's not a driver's car, right?
Yeah.
So for me though, the SVJ has always been like the carrot in front of me, right? You ask any of my friends, ask my mom, ask my dad, my sister, my friends, my girl, anyone. The SVJ has been like the carrot, and that's what fuels my fire. Now, part of me thinks if I get that, what's going to fuel my fire next? Like that. I mean, obviously, yeah, you can shoot for crazier cars, a Senna, Pagani, things like that. But yes, I don't know, just something about it. So a part of me thinks that if I get that, then like it's going to just make me like content. I'm happy. Like, now what? You know? And obviously, yes, could I shoot for more things? For sure. So that's one car. Other car would be an A12. And then other car would be a STO. But if I did the STO, it'd have to be a twin turbo STO. I can't. They're too slow.
Twin turbo setup specifically.
Yeah, specifically, yeah. I don't want to do the supercharger. I know there's companies out there that have it, but at Novara, with partnership with Voodoo, we have our own kit. So actually, right now we're twin turboing an R8 for us.
Like specifically for the shop.
Yeah, for
like
the
shop car.
Yeah, so between Voodoo and Novara.
I think last time we were there, I saw it. It's like it's gonna have a custom fucking exost, like
Yeah.
like a one of
So
one.
Eric's
type shit.
behind that whole entire
4 tips
entire thing
coming out of there.
And Eric's a genius. Oh snap! Did my cats?
I think we're fine.
We're good.
Sorry about that.
We're
I
good,
can
right?
throw them in
Yeah.
the room.
No,
No,
we're
it's
good, we're
fine.
good. I like these fuckers.
So Eric,
They give me Kasem vibes, so
right? So Eric's the genius behind Voodoo Designs. So we partnered up with him. He operates out of Novara, and so he does all the exhaust stuff.
You'll hear his episode next week.
Yeah. And so Eric, if there's one person that knows anything about, like, there's shops out there that'll make exhaust and all that stuff. He has his degree in induction. In turbos. He worked for the Porsche race team, the Lamborghini Super Trofeo team. He's designed and developed so many exhausts. It's insane. So now he's developed a twin turbo kit. So he's not like I have this idea, I'm slapping it together. He has like the science behind it all. And so for him, and he advised us that we will never sell a car that's doing more than 1,000 horsepower crank unless they want to build the motor out and the trans. So the safe-ish point is about 1,000. So about 800 wheel. So if I did the ST, and the way I drive, I beat up cars, bro. Not beat up. I push cars.
them,
I push the shit out of cars.
And a car more than 1,000, it's first off you can't even use all that power.
Yeah.
And secondly, you're just risking that.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I would use all that power. I would. I
That's
mean,
true. You would go 200.
I don't want to. What's the word? Self-incriminate myself. But
allegedly,
if I had 2,000 horsepower, I'd see that highway. I might use it there. Yeah. Yeah. I know. So yeah. So
We're in Mexico.
Yeah. Exactly. Tijuana. Yeah. So it's between SVJ A12 and twin turbo STO.
Okay, those are our three options.
My brother just texted me today, actually, and he said, don't get the SVJ yet. Get the STO. Enjoy that. Work your way up. Get like an in-betweener, And I don't disagree, but then the other part of me, too, there's a Tiffany blue SVJ for sale. Blue, the color's called Blue Guaco or something like that. Bro, bad. Oh my God. I can't stop daydreaming myself in that car. But again, like, that's the caveat, right? Like, as an entrepreneur, I hate that word, but as a individual who's self-employed, who answers to himself, the thing that pushes me is my cars. And that's the other thing too, is like, I think it's so hard to convey this to people that, like, I daily my cars. And by daily, I don't mean like 20 miles a day. I'm going to work and back. Yesterday alone, I put 200 miles on the 720. Yeah.
I don't think people understand how wild it is to put 200 miles.
And then they
an average day.
And they ask me, like, where do you drive? I just drive. And I know it sounds weird. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't drink. I don't do those things. My fun, literally, bro, like, my peace is the windows down. The weather's like this.
Music.
Bruce Springsteen or something's on. And I know Bruce Springsteen, what does he listen to? I don't care. That's what makes me.
It's from Corona, dog.
Yeah, right. Thanks, asshole. Just the right song, the weather's right, the windows are down, the car's running smoothly, the freeways are kind of open. I can just do loops around Orange County, bro. 73 to the 405, Irvine, grab something to eat, come back on the highway, just cruising, bro. Like, that's my happy place.
Bro, here is such a good vibe to drive.
Truly.
Especially compared to where we're at. Like, we have the thing where we live, we have a little more like hills, and I guess like up there, like we have the crest and shit like that, which is fun. Yeah. But in terms of just getting on a highway and just driving and just seeing vibes left and right, it's unbelievable.
It ain't happening.
People don't understand, like, the 241 for us is a tollway here. Yeah. It's one of the most beautiful highways. It's built like shit, to be honest. It's like just like this constantly. But 241, the 133,
73, bro. Even the
73, 241,
from like Laguna, Dana Point, 73 up to like where it spits you out. Bro, you're up on hills like this, and you're literally just seeing hills. Yeah. And you're seeing cribs. You're like, I didn't even know they could fucking build a crib up there.
And there's not too many CHP there either.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Because it's pay to play. So
pay to play, definitely.
Well, we don't want to piss off the people that are on pay to play.
Like no CHP or there's CHP. It's crazy, yeah. Which I got cop stories on cop stories if you guys want any of that. I've been pulled over since before my license. So this is in like a 10-year span. Right. I lost count after like 70.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like getting pulled over?
Pulled over, not
Shut
tickets.
the fuck up.
Swear to God.
What percent would you say are tickets?
10%.
10%.
Yeah.
You got like 7 out of 70-ish?
Swear to God, yeah.
That's
So then
wild.
what's your formula for fucking either getting out of tickets
Admitting
or,
it.
Huh?
Admitting it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking thank
That's
you.
the easiest
We
way.
had another episode where people talking shit on me for like saying that you admit it, but like if you comply, you are 99% higher chance of getting let off if you just fucking comply.
If you-
hands on the steering wheel.
All right, so I walk up.
Yeah.
Afternoon, sir. You know how fast you were going?
Yep. 98.
98.
And you should see the cop's face. They're like, well, all right then. Yeah, literally.
Slice the registration, looks at it,
Yeah.
sees a young kid, nice car.
Do you know how many times, I swear to God, you know how many times I've just said, yeah, I know, and they go, okay, license and registration. I hand it to them, and they don't even go back to the car. They just say, slow it down. Boom. That's it.
I feel like it's also OC cops too, because LA cops, they see like, okay, for
No,
example,
for sure.
OC cop sees your license, okay, sees your age, sees everything, sees the registration, sees the car, and he's like, this kid just go slow down. LA cops, bro, they see that shit and they're like, nah, fuck this kid. They're like, why is
sure.
this kid making it like this? It's almost like they have a more of an envy up there.
Yeah.
And they almost despise it versus down here they understand like it's just about the hustle in life and shit like that.
Yeah, and I actually trip out when people hate on cops. Like, trust me, I've met some cops that are assholes. I've met some cops that are just straight dicks. But at the same time, you can't be upset at them for doing their job. If you're going 105 in a 65,
it's
at
their,
the end
it's
of the
their
day,
job to pull
it's
you
their
over for
job,
it.
right? Like, I'm not saying like lick the boot, but what I am saying is like you can't get mad. Like, now, if they're being like an asshole to you, that's different conversation. But if he's just like, yeah, I clocked you at this, cool, here's your fine, blah, blah, blah. Fuck him. Why fuck him? Like, end of the day, like, you're the one doing the wrong thing.
You got to take responsibility.
You
for the
have
shit
to,
do.
you know? It's like, I can't get mad. Now, is it upsetting when they're like, just, they go on and on and on and on trying to give you like, dude, either give me a ticket or a lesson. Don't give me both, right? Like, and I actually took that from my brother who got pulled over for going 130 in his GT3. And that's what he said. He was like, bro, either fucking give me the fine and let me go on, or don't and explain to me why I should not. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. But I've been pulled over a lot to where now, like, my girl was in the car with me and I got pulled over and the music stayed on and I was laughing. You know, most people when they see it, they're oh shit, oh no, I know. They're like,
stay vibes, bro. I'm just vibes now.
The music's off and they're just like pull over. They're like, I swear to God, I hope police don't see this. And I know this is gonna sound crazy. I know this sounds so stupid. I know. Before I say this, I know it sounds stupid. Please put this in this when you guys do.
I won't clip this up in a bad way.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
I won't do you dirty on this one.
I know this sounds dumb. Okay. I like to get pulled over. I swear to God. I know this sounds insane, but like,
He's like interested to see what's going to go
yeah,
on.
like I
I
like the interactions with cops. Like it's cool, you know. Like, and it's not that it's cool. It's just it's like a challenge, you know.
Can I beat this fucker?
Yeah. or if there's a CHP going like 85, I'll just cruise by him at 90 just to see what happens.
Just dangling in front of him. Like, you gonna do it? You gonna get me?
I swear to God, bro. Like, if you follow me on IG, you'll see my stories. I'll literally have like the phone here. And I'm like, all right, there's CHP. He's going 87.
Bro.
I'm just gonna cruise by at 90. Let's see.
You know what he does that makes it worse? He plays like the conga song on it.
Oh
too.
my God, the conga?
All you hear is conga, conga.
Yeah,
and then he's like,
you know what
zooming
that
by.
song? If your followers don't know what song that is, it's
I just know I've
So imagine he's seeing a cop fly by, he plays that, and then all of a sudden the 720 just goes right by.
literally, dude. I just play this. I get locked in, dude. It's Actually, you know what's
I actually like
huge
that song
thing?
to listen to, but it's just
Dude, I don't know what the hell they're saying, but dude, for me, music,
internally it just
everything,
fucking
bro.
sparks me.
yeah, you can play like the slowest song, and I'll start cruising. Like the song that I have on dictates how I'm driving and how I'm feeling.
bro,
It's
when the
weird.
right song turns on and you're just like,
Locked
uh-oh.
Dude, there's
Here we go.
You're on the freeway, you see the lanes open up, you're like, son of a
Dude, yeah,
bitch.
bro,
The timing's always perfect. The song comes on, the highway, it just opens, and you're like,
Dude, there's a few
Everything has
songs-
aligned for me.
There's a few songs that they play, and I swear to God, in my head, I'm like, fuck it. I take it. I don't care. Just
Let's just vibe.
flying,
Awesome,
dude.
just like 150, here we come.
Yeah.
Bro, have you ever gotten pulled over or like trouble for like modifications by a
No.
cop? Never.
Surprisingly, no. You know what? You want to know what's the most I ever got a ticket for something that's on my car, not right on my car, was my tires.
Your
I was
tires?
bald. I was young. I was like 18, 17. I had a Volkswagen Jetta, and the cop was being a dick, and he wanted to just throw the whole book at me, and he gave me a ticket for bald tires.
Deadass.
Wild.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about that.
I've had the most like ridiculous pullover I've ever had was I had just bought the base C8, the base C8 Corvette, and I was going down Glendale, I was going down Brand Boulevard, and I was driving it. I think I was driving it in track at the time because I wanted to just like it be the loudest it can, X, Y,
Yeah.
and Z, right? Or I think I was in sport mode, and I'm going down in Brand, and I get pulled over, and I'm like, I wasn't going fast. I think I had like limo tint on it and whatever. I was like, he's probably giving me a tint ticket. I pull over, give him the shit, and he's like, you know, your car's like extremely loud, right? I was like, I was just in sport mode. He's like, is there any modification on it? I was like, nope. He's like, it's too loud. And I was like, you want to put the fucking decimal tracker on this shit? I was like, we can do it. And he literally goes, you cannot drive the car in sport mode. And I was like, what do you mean you cannot drive the car in sport? He's like, the dealership didn't tell you that? I go, what are you talking about? He goes, it's illegal here in California
Oh
to
my
drive a
God.
car in sport mode. And I'm looking at this dude, and I'm looking at him like, to the point where like I want to say something, but I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? What the fuck are you talking about? He literally told me that GM should have disclosed to me on purchase of the vehicle that you are not allowed to drive the car in sport mode.
I feel like that's horseshit.
Bro, I literally was looking at him. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you smoking? Is he?
Bro, you know someone in LA got their what is it? The Hyundai, the Elantra N. You know the Elantra N?
Uh-huh.
There's like a track mode on that
Get
like makes it
out,
have like
get
the pops
out.
and bangs.
The cop said something about it.
They confiscated the car.
They took it in. Is it past the decimal meter?
Yeah, the in track mode when it starts doing the pops and bangs, it's
Well,
like
that's
past.
actually pretty cool.
It's
though.
past the
Hyundai
meter.
is fucking
Yeah,
pushing shit.
the Hyundai,
factory.
the Elantra N, baby, and they towed it to the dealership, and they were like trying to make the dealership sign off on something, and then they basically said, yeah, like you're not authorized to drive it in track mode. That's supposed to only be driven like that on the track.
What the fuck?
Bro, so like I didn't even.
An
fucking-
Elantra. Imagine driving an Elantra. They're like, no, you can't drive your Hyundai in that mode.
Your car is too loud.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? See, I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened with the base C8.
You
Not
know
even
what?
the fucking Z06.
I will say though too, bro, is a lot of how you deal with police is going to dictate whether you get screwed or not.
Easy.
You know, and there's people that are like, I'm always nice. Yeah, but you're still pretending to not be at fault. You could be nice and be, well, I didn't know. No, you listen. Everybody knows it's not right to speed. That's simple, right? So I mean, I can give you stories on stories on stories, dude. I need to wear like a freaking GoPro, bro.
What's your average driving speed? Is it triple digits or is it double
yeah.
digits? It's triple digits.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I see a story, you're doing 101 to 106.
It's just so
All the
easy in the
time.
car, bro. And it's just like it
Like, I don't
feels
think I
like
can
Imagine how
90.
easy it is.
That's
It's like
true. That's
70,
70,
70, 80. That's how it feels. You know, I think I want to say I cruise at like 99, like right under.
That's comfortable for you?
Like no jail time. A ticket's cool, you know, 99. But I'm also
Ticket
not
dismisser,
that,
I won't even see it type
yeah,
shit.
but I'm also not that guy that cuts up through traffic either. Like stupid. Like I don't do this crap.
I like
you know.
I like lazily float. Like when I see
Yes,
it start to
yes.
think, I'll
Yeah.
float 4 lanes
Yeah.
very lazily to the left. Like
Yeah.
because I start seeing it happen, especially if I'm going that speed, I can control the road
Yeah.
and shit like that. That's the way to drive.
So this is actually the thing that I'm sure every guy that you could probably clip this. Every guy that owns an exotic or some sort of nicer car can probably attest to this. If you're just cruising going like 95, 90, 100, whatever, some random car starts to race you and you're just like, I'm just cruising, homie. And then they start doing some crazy shit. They start taking like the shoulder, or they'll like cut off cars and stuff. And you're just watching them the entire time. And they're doing this because they see you going 100, not knowing that you're just cruising. You know,
like I said,
and-
you're listening to fucking Bruce Springsteen.
Literally, yeah, bro. Literally,
Outside,
how many
fucking
times have I just
Nissan
been?
Altima
Have I just
energy.
been like in a good mood? Me, my girl, got some food. I'm going down to 73. The weather is nice. We're like, she's smiling. I look over at her. Her freaking hair's blowing in the wind. She's all, this is a good day. And boom, Ultima, boom, flies right by me, bro. Literally, I'm just like, damn, bro. Like,
Fucking wheels about to pop off
yeah,
that Altima, bro.
Yeah, bro. And like, it's just because they see the car, you know. It's just, and it's like, it's just, it like provokes people. And you know what else provokes? It's the one driver, Tesla driver.
The Tesla
Damn
driver.
Tesla drivers. I don't care. You can cancel me for this shit. You can't cancel me because I don't care about what I'm about to say.
Uncancelable.
This is one thing I will die on this hill. I don't care. I cannot stand Tesla drivers. I can't stand
What do you hate about them?
Listen, I understand the car's fast. I understand it's just ridiculously fast. I mean, nothing can beat it, right? I mean, almost, right?
Right.
Nothing. It's the whole 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. It's a fast car. Congratulations. It's still a microwave on wheels. I don't care. There's no soul to the damn thing. There's no
zero.
like, I've been in it. I'm like, damn, this is stupid. It makes my 720 feel slow. It makes the 765 feel like, eh. But dude, why is it at every single light? It could be a Tesla Model 3, it could be a Model Y, it could be an S. I could just be chilling there, and all of a sudden the light turns green, and it's some 45-year-old dude who's like a dad with 3 kids. He just takes off.
Just
It's like,
takes off on you.
bro, every time.
Congrats.
Every time.
Congrats for you.
I'm happy for
and
you.
It's like, and again, I
On your
understand it's a
$399
Well done.
a month lease that you can do that shit.
I grasp the concept. It's a great commuter car. It's very comfortable.
Dailyable, I fuck with.
Great daily driver. I still hate it. Don't care. But like I comprehend all those things. But please stop trying to compare it to
100%.
any sports car. Please.
100%.
Like it's just not. Again, everybody in the comments. Well, the speed. Okay, take that to the side. What about the handling? What about the feel? What about the sound? What about this? Just the everything else? It's just not the same, bro. It's not. And so you get these guys. Like I have this one guy on TikTok that always wants to comment. My Tesla's faster than your car. All right, dude.
This is like there's one person that actively does
It wants to act every day. He just wants to every post. All right, bro.
What kind of Tesla does he have? An S at least? A plaid?
He has. I don't even know. I don't even check. I don't care. My brother's wife. She's a pediatrician. She drives 70 miles to work and from and back. Yeah, but she makes bank. Yeah,
it's worth the 70 miles.
It's worth the 70 miles. Yeah, yeah. She's
A Tesla's perfect for that.
She's like in the top 1 percentile of pediatricians. Whatever. Okay.
bitchin'.
So, anyways, I'm always bugging her because she can afford anything. Not anything, but she can afford a Bentayga, Urus, G63, anything. She's like, don't touch my Tesla. And I'm like, why? Because she likes to autopilot mode the whole way up there. And I get it.
I would too.
I comprehend
Bro, that
it.
autopilot is different though.
For sure.
That shit's a vibe. Especially, okay, imagine this. How much on your phone?
Yeah.
Think about just being able to go 70 miles,
Bro,
turn autopilot on.
My
Yeah.
sister-in-law dude, she's like a beast. She trades stocks on the way to work.
Yeah, bro,
She
that's
has an
pimpin'.
iPad thing sitting right here. And
that's the
she's
dream.
in her freaking white coat driving up to work.
As a derivatives guy myself, bro, that is the life.
Yeah. No wonder she doesn't want you to mess with a Tesla.
Yeah. Wait, what? Sorry?
No wonder she doesn't want you to mess with a Tesla.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's what
she literally tells my brother and me, because literally every day, what is it? Just cars. And she's just like, dude, she's like, you buy whatever you want, don't touch my car. And every time I see her, I talk shit. The microwave on wheels. I hate Tesla.
Have you ever been on one of those roller coasters that like shoots you out?
Yeah.
Like that is the Tesla.
Absolutely.
The beginning of that roller coaster.
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
Absolutely.
Every time.
And I don't disagree,
But
like it's fast.
That's
it's
all you get
crazy,
out of it.
but
You get that.
there
the beginning of one of those roller coasters.
There
over
was
and over.
actually
That's it.
and I think what a lot of people don't realize is it's fast. It can't stop. It can't handle. And yes, on the track, certain speeds, it did a certain thing where blah, blah. Okay, cool. The average person cannot handle that power.
No, bro.
Sad to say, there's actually a guy that I used to follow on IG. He had a bunch of crazy cars. He had a Koenigsegg, I think. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but all I know is that he passed away in a Tesla. I think he let a girl drive his car. He had the Tesla Plaid, and right here on Pacific Coast Highway. I don't know the full story, but all I know is I'm 99% sure it was a girl driving his car, and she just took off, and I believe everybody in the car passed away. Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm telling you.
They're just brutally
I
fast.
agree with you though.
But dude, to give that much power, so what is it, like 1,000 horse?
Yeah, bro.
Power.
It is.
At what, 120 grand or something?
It's
You know?
unreal, bro. And even right now, dude, you can get plaids. You can get Model S is sub 100. I
Wow.
think you can get X plaids for just north or just about south of 100.
Well, you can be going 70 in a parking lot.
Yeah.
That's why like you see these stories of like the valets that like launch mode a Tesla when they get the car and then all of a sudden it's
they
like
can't stop.
and
Yeah,
then they
and
crash
they
it
don't
because
stop.
like they're at 70 immediately and then they have 30 feet to get back to zero.
The average,
they weren't ready for
We're
that.
all used to driving crazy shit, so our reaction time and our like reflexes are a little more dialed.
Yeah.
Bro, they hit that thing. They don't realize in literally a second and a half that they're at fucking 40, 50 miles an hour and
then
still
they have to
increasingly going fast.
and they have to stop.
They haven't even started. They haven't even processed that they've gone that fast. They haven't even thought about braking yet.
Right.
You know how many Teslas I've seen try to race me and they've almost eaten shit?
Every single time?
Every single time. I swear to God, the Altima drivers that are clapped out, their cars that are just like falling apart, drive better than Tesla guys.
I actually agree.
Honestly,
So, yeah.
I swear, and I know it sounds like insane. It's true. Like these 99%, I can't wait for people in the comments to say something. I don't care how fast it is. I don't care. Like the build quality is crap. The handling is crap. The stopping power is crap. Can you smoke any car in a straight line? Yes. Is it a great commuter car? Yes. Is it comfortable? Yes. Cool. But stop trying to compare it to a 765. Stop trying to compare it to a SF. It's not the same thing. It's not.
They even have Nuremberg times for that. Those cars do that.
And I'm sure they
I think it's hilarious.
Bro, and I'm sure they do great on the track. I'm sure the low center of gravity, the batteries.
One time.
Yeah, but
You got one lap.
But it's yeah, bro. It's
Those
like,
cars
I don't care
don't.
what you say to me. It's still a microwave.
What about the new?
Because they can't
fucking,
even push the performance for long.
Fuck is it called? The new Porsche EV that they just dropped.
Oh God, don't start this Porsche talk.
I think it's like the Taycan
Here's Porsche
GT.
talk. I saw the episode with you and Ecom, and so you hate him, right?
Bro, yeah, absolutely. I hate that
Porsche.
shit. Yeah, me and Ecom were going ham on Porsche owners, bro. But they just dropped.
He's
the
so
fucking-
funny, dude. He's so funny.
He is, bro. I'm telling you, I like to think, especially like you and I think we're very unfiltered, shit like that. I think
no, he's the definition of it. He doesn't give a fuck.
I didn't think there was another level of unhingement, but like he fucking tapped that level. I was like, fuck.
I aspire to have. Like I thought. You're completely right. I thought I don't give a fuck. Kevin doesn't give a shit.
No, he
No.
literally nothing.
Bro,
No.
Zero.
but they had that new Kion GT, or I don't know if it's a Kion or a Taycan.
The Taycan-
It's
the
a
Taycan.
Taycan
Yeah,
GT.
yeah.
Supposedly that shit's supposed to be fucking stupid.
Here's the thing, bro. It's developed by who?
Porsche.
Porsche. So I'm sure it's gonna do great. I'm sure it's gonna stop. I'm sure it's gonna handle.
So that one's tolerable. That EV is tolerable.
I'm not gonna lie. I drove the Taycan. I hate electric. That's one car that I would consider not for me. Maybe my mom or my girl or whatever.
No, bro. You can't have a Taycan and be a male. No, I don't give a fuck, bro. There's no way.
I mean, I don't want to say anything, but actually, I'm gonna fuck. Yeah, no, you can't.
I was gonna say, bro, no, there's no way. Bro. You can't be a male driving a Taycan. Bro, I don't give a shit.
Doctor dude is about it. Well, I'm a physician and I make $700,000 a year and I drive a Taycan. I don't give a
Bro,
shit.
no,
I
fuck
care.
that, bro. The GT though, I mean, I don't know a lot of statistics, but I'm pretty sure it does like 0-60 in like 2.3 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then it's fucking everything else is like ridiculous.
I feel like I'd rather have a Model S Plaid
Really?
than a Taycan.
Yeah,
A base?
I'd rather.
Or the new GT that they just
Bro,
came out
I
with?
swear to
Not
God.
the new GT. I don't
Hey,
know.
hold up. Do you guys want to talk about
What's the autopilot on those things? Like if I'm buying a Tesla, it's like mostly going to be for the autopilot.
I don't know if they have autopilot or not.
Well,
Exactly.
why autopilot? I love driving. So an animal, it drives me. Well, that's the one thing I don't want it. Literally, I want to drive. I
the
love
one
the
aspect
feel.
I don't give a shit
That's the
about.
main aspect I want to have. Like otherwise, I'll have somebody drive me.
You're trying to take away the one thing I fucking enjoy.
Literally,
in
they
this
say
world.
that they say everything that they think I'm gonna like. No, I'm a genuine car person. There's people that buy cars to stunt and flex, which is cool. That's cool. That's great. Whatever. That's you. No hate, no shade. Awesome. And there's guys that buy cars to drive. Listen, if I bought these cars to stunt and flex, I wouldn't be depreciating them to shit. I'm losing 70,000 on my 720s.
How many miles you put on your Turbo S?
86,000.
How many miles you put on your AMG GT?
Which one? I have had
The first
two.
one,
First
and
one,
then the second one.
82,000 miles. The second one, I think we put
love
20,000 miles in a really
20?
short amount of.
And then the 720?
I've had it since June, but it was down for 5 months. In 4 months, I put 9,000 miles on the Urus. I put 3,600 miles on it in the month of January. Yeah.
What? But see, this is the part
And
you
here's
guys
the
don't
thing: I got receipts for everything. So anybody that wants to, that's impossible. I have receipts.
Bro, think what I just said. He put 3,600 months in 3,600 miles in the month of January, and then in the 3 month span, he put 9,000 on the 720.
Yeah.
He has both of those at the same
That's
time.
true, yeah.
That's what people don't understand. So you're not only driving one car fuck ton, you drive enough to put those miles on 2 separate whips. That's
Well,
fucking
and then like
bonkers, bro.
I see comments like, "What does he do? DoorDash?" No, it's my career choice, whatever you want to say. What I do allows me to be free.
You may leisurely drive more than anyone else out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably do.
Have you been
And-
on any rallies?
Yeah, new rally for sure. Dude, Monterey, we gotta go. You're going.
We're going to Monterey 100%.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're
we-
driving up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
have
let's
to.
do it.
What do you
We'll
mean?
go,
I
we'll
will not
convoy
take no
all of
for an
us up
answer.
there.
Yeah, it's good, dude. So much. Manu, shout out him, dude. He is just, he makes the best drives, dude. He does a phenomenal job. He's a great dude, really nice guy. He's Punjabi too, same as me. And dude, his drives are the shit, bro. Like he said, like, dude, we drove from LA to Monterey,
He had like those. They're like not actually cops, but they pretend to be cops, but they can like stop traffic and all that.
Shit, yeah.
Dude, he had that the whole way up to Monterey, bro.
Fuck, dude, I can't wait.
So we literally didn't stop for nothing.
What was that, August?
Yeah, bro. August 15th, dude. Like it is one of the most fun things, and you got to stay in the front. You can't be in the back, bro. You know what I took? My G-Wagon.
You took your fucking 4x4?
I took the 4x4. Everybody was like, bro, you whipped that shit. And I was like, and I just got it back after being broken for 4 months.
Bro, I have a soft spot for those fucking cars.
Yeah.
Not only the G-Wagons, but 4x4.
We got to talk about my cars and the damage that's been done to all of them.
Bro, let's fucking. What do you want to start with? What's the one you fucked up the most?
with?
What's the one you damaged the most?
All right.
It's got to be one of the AMGs. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, let's just go down the line from the beginning. So my very first car is a Volkswagen Jetta. My dad bought me that car, $14,000. It was in 2013, 2014, and so I had that car. Then the first car that I bought was a Dodge Charger. I totaled that 9 months later. And then I got a Mercedes E-Class. No, sorry. Then I got a Chevy 2500.
Base Charger?
Yeah, base. Yeah, $18,000 base, no Bluetooth, nothing, like base. And I thought I was the shit, bro. I threw on some diamond wheels. They're like, I'm sure you know. They're like,
Four-door
wrap the
pimpin',
roof,
boy.
yeah, bro.
Four-door
Wrap
pimpin'.
the roof in gloss black.
I can imagine in the Corona streets, bro.
Yeah, bro, 22s, bro. I put Rockford Fosgate subs in the back. I was like 18.
You had it subbed out,
bumping.
too? I love it, bro.
You heard the license plate vibrating.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And the build quality is absolute crap. So like everything's rattling. So that thing got totaled. Then I got a truck, and then I ended up selling that thing for like next to nothing. And then I got an E-Class. I took over from my brother. Is an E350 2014. Super clean car. It's actually one of my
really nice cars.
Yeah, it's actually really nice, bro. Some 16-year-old chick T-boned me, totaled that thing. Then I ended up buying a 911 Carrera S from my uncle. And I bought that. I took that car. I bought it off him at like 50,000 miles, I think, and I took it to 112,000, and in a very short amount of time.
Is it bulletproof?
Bulletproof until like the last 3 days. I was like, I need to sell this.
Yeah. This thing's gotta go.
So I sold that to Porsche Irvine, and then 4 hours later, I was in a white AMG GTS. So I bought that car, and then that car I put 82,000 miles on that thing, and
You put 82,000 in what
Yeah.
time span?
I want to say like a little bit over a year.
What?
A little bit over a year. Yeah.
Bro, how the fuck is that even? That's not fucking possible. That's fucking crazy.
I don't even know if I've driven 82,000 miles.
That's what I'm trying to think.
But here's the thing: the people that know me, they understand.
No,
if you've been following,
I
me
get
for
it.
some
I
time,
like.
Listen, now, yeah, you say you can't.
I've
Now
seen
I understand
enough.
it,
Like I believe you. I'm
just like, what?
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
82,000, bro.
I
In
just
one
love
fucking
driving,
year.
bro. Like,
bro,
what happened is-
I get
DMV
it.
estimates anywhere from 10 to 12,000. Like when you look at a car, like this is pretty obvious for us, but like I feel like people out there might not know. When you look at a car and then you talk about depreciation on a vehicle, DMV estimates 10 to 12,000 miles on a year.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a 2 or 3 year old car to purchase and it's got more than 36,000 miles, 24,000 miles, whatever it is, it's considered low mileage or high mileage.
Yeah.
82,000 in 1 year. So think about it. 10 to 12 is the average. Yeah. This fucker did 82,000 miles in one fucking year.
Honestly, it even appalls me. But I pump gas, and then you get the guys who come, oh, you spend $4,000 a month on gas. I will show you my bank statements. Yes, I spent 4 to 5. I think the most I ever spent in a month was like almost $6,000 in gas.
Dude,
yeah.
The sticker price on Windows says like fucking.
And then you're gonna get someone else.
annually.
What did you do to afford $6,000 a month? I bust my ass to be able to. That's my driving factor. Like that's what pushes me. It's just my cars. Bro.
Yeah.
And you're also going place to place for business too. So
Yeah, sure. I'm driving from this store to this store to this store to Novara. This is not whatever, blah blah. So, anyways, so that white AMG GTS, I ended up needing. Here we go. I blew the first. So the carbon drive shaft, which is already what's the word when the manufacturer tells you to bring it in to fix.
Fucking recall.
Yeah, that. Okay, so it was that as is. So I broke the drive shaft. The car sat for a month and a half. Then I got it back. 4 days later, it broke again. And then it sat for 3 months. And then I got it back. And then the alternator went out. And then the rear right axle went out. And then the transmission dampener went out. And that was the last of fuck this, dude. So I took it to Porsche Rust-Snack. And that's right. I needed a new trans for sure. The thing kept dropping out of gear. So now I'm in this predicament, right? At that time I owed $72,000 on the car. I'm sitting at like I think 80 something thousand miles. Now, either A, I fix the trans and then I sell it, or B, I just say, here, buy it off of me, and whatever I lose, I lose. So guess how much I sold it for? I owed $72,000. I depreciated the
I think you've
shit.
told me this before.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember.
I low-key know the answer, so I won't say anything.
Wasn't it like in the 50s?
$42,000.
42,000.
So
Yeah.
and then I was buying a 911 turbo convertible, and so to sell the car, I had to write a check for $30,000. So I sold that, and I bought the 911 turbo. Then that was the only car that was bulletproof.
The turbo, that's the one that you fucking really love.
That's
That's the fucking bullet to my head fucking.
That was
that's that car.
everybody. Why would you have to put a gun to your head?
Yeah.
It's a figure of speech bullshit. Everyone's like, why would you put a gun to your head? You don't need to
did
put a
so
gun to my
well,
head.
too.
Yeah, we're
It's
talking
okay.
on
It's
a
like, bro,
podcast. Come on.
I'm like reading the comments, and I'm like, do you not know what a figure of speech is? Okay, I don't need to put a gun to my head. If you were to ask me a question, there you go. I would drive an 911 turbo.
In this casual fucking conversation.
Yeah, literally. It's so, dude, the comments are so funny to me. We're like,
It's wild. What
Yeah.
some of the people say on Instagram is
It's
just
my favorite
unbelievable.
shit.
I remember seeing a guy saying, why would I need to put a bullet to my head? Why would I need to put a gun to my head? What does that even mean? It means if you had to make a decision,
It's
Yeah.
life
your
or
life
fucking
depended
death.
on it.
Have you never heard this?
Yeah. Now someone would say, why would your life depend on a car? Shut up. Anyways, so okay, my 911 turbo, bulletproof. Now I lowered it. When I lowered it, I was in the city of Upland in a construction zone. And I'm cruising through, and all of a sudden, boom, I fucking bottom out so fucking hard, dude. I've never bottomed out that hard in my life.
Where like your stomach
so
comes
much,
up to your
bro,
fucking
so
thing.
much that like literally like I felt my spine compress and like the car dropped in speed. Like it was like boom, like so I was like, oh my God, what the hell? So I pulled over on the side. I thought something for sure was freaking screwed up. So I pulled over, I looked beneath the car. I'm assuming I'm gonna see like oil pan or something, right? Nothing. I'm like, all right, whatever, that sucked, but I'm sure there's a fat dent or whatever. 1 month later, I go for an oil change, and the guy calls me and he goes, hey, you should see this. I'm like, what the fuck? I walk inside, takes me under my car. There's a freaking like less than a penny, smaller than a tiny hole in my trans case. I punctured a hole in the transmission, and I go, all right, so can we just put some Play-Doh on it or something?
some Bondo on
putty
it.
or something,
Oh, yeah.
Bondo or something. He's like, nah, dude, there's like, you have to replace the entire case. I'm like, all right, well, how much is that? He goes, well, you can't just buy the case. You need to buy the whole damn thing. Fuck that. Yo, guy, go. I need some help, dude.
Yes.
So, got a new transmission in that thing. So that was that. What was my next car? Then I bought my ex-wife a C63S, biggest piece of shit out there. Oh my god,
Those cars are fucking. They're
I
heavy,
can't
dude.
stand the C63, bro.
Why?
It's just a muscle car, bro. It's, I mean, dude, they're
But he's
fun.
not wrong about that.
They're
They're
fun to whip. Like you can get that bitch sideways. It's cool. There's something about it. Like
They're heavy, and then the turbo lag. It's just it doesn't make.
yeah,
It doesn't give me anything. Like,
Yeah.
If you're once you get high RPM and the turbos kick in, then it's fun.
Trust
And
me, it
if
doesn't give me
anybody-
anything.
If anybody
I-
wants to comment and
I'm
say
just
the
wondering.
car's this, you have to also understand too. Like I'm comparing it, which is not right, but I'm comparing it to cars that I'm driving now. You know, and again, now if you're a younger kid, you're 16, 17, 18, 22, 23. If that's all that you can afford, please don't take offense. I'm saying someone like me who's dailing a 720, I got it for my then. Well, I actually no, then I didn't have a 720. I had a 911 turbo. I got it for my then ex-wife that wanted that car, whatever, blah blah. But I just hated it. I got it for her, made her happy. I think actually, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, we won't go into that. we won't go into all that talk. But
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Continue. So, anyways, what I said, I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah.
I just
feel
Again,
you.
I mean, if it was between a C63 and an M3, I'd take an M3.
It's a price
Oh,
point that gets me.
I
on that
would
car.
too.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
for
Bro,
if you can,
C706.
I had a
Everything's
price range.
everything's relative. You gotta understand. For someone, it's a great car. For someone else, it ain't it. It's
Yeah,
just-
right.
it's how
you
it
know,
works.
Yeah, for me, I hate it.
For me, I don't want one.
Yeah, and would you or no?
Fuck no, I wouldn't do that.
If
Again,
someone gave me one of those cars, I would sell it tomorrow
Yeah.
and buy something
it's
else.
the fucking price range that it's in. There's so many better fucking options in there. Like again, C706, M3, M4.
I ended up buying that thing for like $82,000.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that. 82 G's for that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Really
Yeah.
stretching it.
Yeah.
You can tell you get so much better options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool car. I think they're cool. I think someone would probably enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. So that thing actually surprisingly gave me no issues, but it's also because I didn't drive it. Right?
Yeah.
So,
It got
yeah.
driven
So that was like
semi-respectfully.
the one car that I actually sold to a friend, and he's had it. It's been good, blah blah blah. Then after that, I bought another AMG. We bought that for the shop, and wide bodied that thing. Now that car we've done 2 transmissions on. Yeah.
That car is dirty though.
I got
Fucking
cars.
dude, that is wet as fuck.
I pushed that.
Wet
car.
as shit.
Dirty,
That's
clean,
one car.
however you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'll tell
means
you right
the same
now,
thing
if
somehow.
there's one car that's been pushed by me, is that AMG. I'll tell you right now, that GTS, that wide body car.
That's a Novara like
I got some whoop whoop stories in that thing, bro. I'll tell you one. Okay, I was in Tijuana on the 407 South, right, and I'm cruising at like $130. And I'm like, just doing my thing. And that car, if you've seen the car, if you guys can throw up like a photo of it,
imagery,
it's
yeah.
the Batmobile, right?
It is.
I'm cruising at like $130. Now, when I tell you this car is slammed, every tire is just been extended. It's wide as hell. It's slammed. It just grips the road, right? Probably one of the best handling cars I've ever driven. Period. It's stupid. So I'm going about 130. And I look to my right, and like through the traffic, it's like pitch black night, and there's like a few cars out, and no, there was actually a decent amount of cars, and like through the cars, I see a reflection of the sticker on the side of the car. And I was like, "Fuck yeah." I take off, right? And so I'm all ready, going like $130 again. Tijuana,
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Mexican cops are different.
Mexican cops are different, bro. Yeah, right. And as I'm going, and then I take one highway, I'm doing my thing, blah blah blah, and I look behind me, and I see like headlights behind me, and then like a shadow go through them, and a shadow go through them. This fucking dude was lights off, coming after somebody, and dude, like that like made me like butt pucker. Like very rarely am I like, oh shit, like this dude was like a freaking shark, bro, like coming after whoever was driving this car, and doing a horrible job hiding. And dude, so then I go 0 dark 30
Right.
off, car blacked out, murdered out, can't see shit, and I just go. Now I take an exit. This exit is like this, right? Like you go down and it curves to the right, and it goes down and it goes like this.
Yeah.
So in my head, my recollection, now mind you, my lights are off, and I'm already in the car where the windshield's like this big, and I had a banner on it for my shop, so it's already even like
cut off.
dude.
It's like,
And the windows, if you've ever been in the car, goes up. It's like cockpit feel, right? And I'm taking the exit, and I'm thinking that it's gonna go like this. And I'm going about 123. Sorry, the person driving this car is going 123, 124, right?
in Mexico.
In Pakistan. And dude, I swear to you, bro, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's a slight right. I high beam, right? Like I'm doing all this as
Yeah.
flying, bro. I hit the high beams, and it's right. The curb's right there. It's going like this. I had no choice but to just crank the wheel, bro. And I'm not talking like this. I'm talking full blown, like boom. When I took this thing, it like just sent me and hooked, and like I literally in
It's
the
on
seat,
rails.
it's on rails, bro. Like I didn't. You're going that fast. It's pitch black. Can't see shit, and I'm just going. I just went like this. It just. I remember my body being flung to the left. I just went like this and just hooked, and it went, dude. And I literally in the car, I was like, whoa, it's crazy. I just like it was, bro. I remember like I was like a kid, like this is fucking nuts, bro. And just
Fucking
blah.
GTA for real, bro.
And I dude, swear, and I just continued mobbing, bro. Like I
Cruising
forgot.
through
No.
Los Santos, bro.
I go to the mall there. The mall, the valet knows me. I fucking fly in. I fucking jump the car and everything, fly in. I fucking hop out the car, throw him the keys. He's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, dude, hide the motherfucker. I fucking run inside. He parks the car way up there. Yeah, again, Tijuana, Pakistan,
Yeah.
we got
Afghanistan.
boys everywhere.
Los
Don't worry about
Santos.
it,
Los
yeah.
Santos Custom.
Non-stop pop. You're listening to
I
non-stop pop.
got stories on stories on stories on stories, bro. You have no idea.
So what? The cop never fucking pulled up to you? Never? You made it out?
I was gone, bro.
Oh, he was gone. He was gone, bro. He was gone.
Dude, yeah. But here's another thing. So one time I was on the 133 South, right? And I got an argument with a friend, and I was just like pissed off, right? Like lost in my thoughts, I'm just like mad. I'm going about 125. And I look down and I see, if you're familiar with Irvine, under the Irvine Boulevard Bridge, CHP standing outside of his car, gun out and everything, speed gun.
Standing outside?
Standing
He ain't
outside.
getting you.
What?
He's not
No.
you.
He
He's gotta
has
get
his
into
like
the car.
He has his door. Well, so he's right there, beams me.
What is this, the
right,
Le Mans?
right when he beams me, I look down at my speed. I go, fuck. I just give up. I pull over right in front of him. He doesn't even have to move. I just assume I'm fuck whatever. There you go, right? Literally. And so I pull over in front of him. He just gets out of his car with his arms up, and I hear him like, he's like, "What? This is the easiest pullover I've ever done in my life." And he pulls up beside me, and he's like, "Why are you going so damn fast?" I was like, got an argument with a friend, and he pissed me off, and I just didn't realize how fast. I knew I was hauling. I didn't think I was going that fast. He goes, "All right, license and registration." I was all right. Well, I'm like, here we fucking go. I give him my shit. He takes probably
What are you in?
a white AMG.
Okay, it's AMG days.
GTS.
Yep.
He walks back to his car, probably 5-6 steps, turns around, goes back, goes, slow the fuck down, throws my shit. I was like, all right, thanks. He walks back to his car. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
You complied, bro.
Yeah. Literally.
That's
I was
so-
like, I went double the speed limit. And he just said, slow it down. I'm like, thanks.
On the street, you're not. Aren't you on the street?
No, this was a highway.
This is the highway.
Highway, yeah.
Fuck, bro, that's fucking stupid. That's
He
fucking
pulled
ridiculous.
he said, hey, he turned himself in, bro.
Literally, bro, you're like,
Yeah,
fuck
you're
that
right. I
shit.
turned myself in.
He turned himself
so
in.
hold up. I like detracted it. I got like severe ADHD. So then after the 911, then we got the AMG. So that thing got 2 new transmissions, a whole bunch of fucking everything. We still have that car. Then I got.
We gotta review that car sometime.
Dude, drive
Yeah,
it,
bro,
have
honestly.
it. I don't care. Like
Fuck yeah.
that's
Yeah,
our.
We'll come down.
like,
We'll make a little YouTube video.
loaner car.
The
That
model,
car
that's
looks
the
crazy.
model.
What? Yeah, just have it. Have fun. So
I'm down.
no, honestly, yeah, just have it. So then what do I buy after that? I buy a G-Wagon 4x4 squared. Now you just want to clip
You
this.
bought it squared?
Yeah. No, I didn't do the squared shit myself. Okay. How many times have we ever gone to a dealer and they try to sell us on tire protection and this protect? I'm like, just don't give me all that
bro.
shit.
We have
Just
a
give me the
fucking
damn car.
shop, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Or even before my shop. I don't care. No, right? So when I went to buy my white AMG, they were trying to sell me warranty for $17,000. I was like, hell no, kiss my ass, right? When I go to buy the 4x4 squared, they sell me the warranty for they were telling me think $3,500. I was like, whoa, that's cheap.
Right. Why is it that cheap?
So right, well, so that I negotiated them down at $2,400, and it covered everything, from the powertrain to electrical to everything. I'm like, okay, so if anything goes wrong, $2,400 on a car that I bought for $186,000, no brainer, right?
Right.
Which I've never done that. I never buy that. So 3 months later, now mind you, I was not that stereotypical Orange County, LA G-Wagon dude. I have videos and pictures of me mobbing this thing covered in mud. I'm talking, I jumped.
Corona
the thing.
boy, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah.
Corona
I
boy.
drove through a fucking tree. I drove through a tree. We got stuck, and the only way out was through a tree. I was like, fuck it. Just, boom, right through the tree, everything. So obviously something fucked up on it. One day I hear tick, 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 tick. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, you know what? Let me change all the fluids. Let's start the diagnosis process lightly and see before we jump into something big. Doesn't solve the problem. I end up taking it to Mercedes Fletcher Jones right here. And I'm thinking maybe $5,000 to fix something. Maybe I got to fix something, right? Comes back. Guess how much the repair bill was?
30
Yeah,
G's.
mid-20s.
50.
More.
70.
More.
80?
What?
More.
112.
More.
Bro, what?
More.
How much
More.
was it?
Was the car total?
More.
Literally.
More. Guess.
155.
$154,000.
Bro, what the fuck happened to the fucking car?
I literally laughed. I was like, I'm gonna light this thing on fire, dog. I'm like, $154,000, right? And so I'm like, wait a minute, I have warranty, right? So call them, and they shit their pants. Like, how much is repair? Right? And they're like, what happened? I was like, well, so they wanted to change. So the portal axles only come in a set. So to
Yeah, why
get
not?
one axle, you must buy the entire set. But to get the axle, you must also buy the different, I don't know, some shit.
Yeah.
To where like
You buy
they
the
basically
entire
make you buy
suspension.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
So
Mercedes is like known for they don't fucking
Yeah.
they don't part shit out. They
So in
package their
theory,
shit.
We're
it
going
was
to take the
probably
top of
only
the
like
car, move it onto a new bottom of the car.
in theory, it was probably like a $20,000 fix.
Yeah.
But because you needed to buy this to get this, you need to buy blah 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 blah. It ended up being $154,000 job. It took 3 months for the insurance to 2 months for the insurance to approve it, and they were they wanted the PPI from the dealer that I bought it from, and then they wanted the PPI from the dealer that they bought it from. Yeah.
Fuck
and
me.
so I had to do all this. I'm like, hold up, motherfucker. I
like
got insurance.
ICS probably could've
This is
got
on you guys. You guys fucking solve it. So long story short, approved it, whatever, blah, blah. For $2,400, I saved $154,000.
Bro, that's
For
fucking-
$2,400, I saved $150,000, bro.
That's fucking absurd.
That's insane.
Then I got it back 4 months later, or 5, I don't know, something like that. And 2 weeks later, took that bitch on Monterey Car Week. And and I remember telling myself, I'm going to drive it easy. I'm not going to fuck it up, blah, blah. And then we go on Car Week. It's a Ventador 458, 488, 720 GT. I'm like, fuck this. And like, I can't
Old
be slow.
4x4.
I can't hold back everybody paid for this thing. I'm in the front. Could I be in the back? Sure.
But fuck that.
that.
Let's fucking go.
So there's literally clips of me in the very front of the entire rally, just whipping it, bro. Like beautifully too. It wasn't like scary. It wasn't like, oh, you almost killed. No, I was like in line, bro. But like, it's work, dude. It worked because it's not like a car where like this much turns it. You gotta crank the fucking wheel. So the whole way up to canyons, everything, like it was so much fun. Yeah. Then after that, I bought the 720. That's a whole ass debacle in its own self. That car sat for 5 months because of electrical issues. So good luck to you, bro.
I'm looking forward to
Dude,
it.
McLaren sold me the car with a cracked header.
That's actually disgusting.
Yeah, McLaren sold me the car with a cracked header and some electrical crap. And it's a certified car. So whatever, all that stuff. And then I bought the Urus. And that's getting wide bodied as we speak.
I can't wait to see that.
Or no, it just got PPFs and now it's about to get wide bodied. Yeah.
I can't wait to see that fucking thing when it's done.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing I should be on the lookout for with my 720?
Okay, so when you start the car, you don't just start it. You hit the start button and you let it ding, 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 ding. And apparently, from what I've been told, that's what's allowing the ECU to fire up. So if you started before that, I guess it causes complications. So ever since I've owned the car, I've just always hit it, waited for the dings to go by. It's like 9 of them, and it's annoying.
McLaren's still on dial-up internet, huh?
Yeah, yeah, nice.
We're still on
yeah.
Ethernet cable.
Literally.
That fucking
So,
thing.
Turn it on, let it do its thing.
yeah. So that, and then honestly, it's a great car. It's unreliable. It's the fastest, one of the best handling, like good looking. Doors go up. Fucking rocket pile of shit you can buy, dude. Honestly.
I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait.
And I can't wait for you to call me. But hey, bro, my car's dead, bro. It's in the middle of the highway.
I'm stuck inside the fucking car.
Bro, literally, dude. Literally.
Road, bro.
So
Limp
there's
mode.
actually a latch, bro. If your door gets stuck, there's a latch to pull so the door will. That happened to me on the second day.
Where the fuck is the latch at?
It's like right on.
You'll find
your
out.
left side. Yeah, you'll find out. Bro, me and Miguel, so he bought
How many
me
weeks
7
until he finds out?
I give it like 3 weeks.
Just wait for that phone call. Like, where's the latch?
I give it 3 weeks, depending on how many you drive. How many
You got a trickle charger yet?
No, yeah. I got my
Should-
no-co.
it
I
should-
got my no-co. I'm ready to
No,
go.
it
better
should,
get a
it should
trickle
come
charger.
included if the car is a CPO car.
yeah.
So Miguel, my business partner, he bought a 722. So we're cruising down Pacific Coast Highway. There's like this entourage of cars following us. There's like a bunch of dudes just like recording it. It's cool, having a nice time. We pull up to Laguna Beach gas station, and he turns off his car, and we both pump gas, blah, 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 and his shit doesn't start. So, all right, we give it a second, and then this, that, and then we just like, okay, maybe it's the key, maybe the key's not in the right position, maybe it should be here or there, because it's so finicky, bro. You'll see this. McLarens are finicky as hell. Did everything in the book, right? Could do this, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't start. Eventually, we call the tow truck. Now the problem is the battery's dead. It won't get out of gear. It won't even turn on. It won't even allow us to put the windows up. Nothing. So finally put the key a certain way here or there, whatever, and it finally allows us to roll up the windows and get out of gear. Neutral, tow truck comes. He's giving us hell. Oh, I can't pull it up on the tow truck. It's too low. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Just told you it's going to break. We don't care. Just tow it. You want a fucking written statement? I don't care. Break it, whatever. Like, just get the car to my shop, which obviously is not his fault too. I understand he doesn't want to screw up a fucking $200,000 car. Long story
get
short,
sued.
Yeah, right. The car, we get towed back to my shop, unload it. The second the front wheels touch the shop ground, Miguel goes to just try it again. Car starts. Yeah, dude.
Like nothing.
Like nothing.
Like no
And it's had
problem. No
and
problem.
it's had no problem since. Yeah.
I can't wait, bro. I fucking can't.
That's what everyone says. They're like, oh, it goes into whatever. You just turn it off, let it sit there for 10 minutes, and then fire it back up.
Yeah. Bro, me, dude,
That's
I
what,
bought my McLaren in
That's what I signed up
June.
for?
Yeah.
I bought my McLaren did I buy it in June? I bought it in June. In June, I put 46 or 4,700 miles on it. Yeah.
That's fucking
almost 5,000 miles. I drove the shit out of this thing. And dude, so I buy in June. July, are they on the computer?
Don't even worry about it.
Are they going to screw?
No, I didn't
No.
know. Where are we with time, just so I know?
I don't even remember.
Hour and a half.
Oh, shit.
Actually,
Yeah, that was it's 1:10. You want to start wrapping this up? You gotta go now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I buy it in June. I do the whole build in July. It gets
All right, bet.
done in August. The second my car's done, bro, I'm like stoked. My first like supercar, right? I take it on the 73. Someone's behind me in my 4x4. I'm like, just damn, bro. I got a 4x4 squared. I got a 720S. Life's good. Thank God. You know, weather was nice. I'm just like, it's cool, dude. Cruising. All of a sudden, boom, my shit drops out of gear. I'm like, what the fuck? It goes limp mode. I'm like, motherfuck, dude. Pull over on the side. It won't even get out of it. I need to pull over. Okay, turn it off, turn it back on, drive it again, give it a little bit of freaking, boom, limp mode again. I'm like, motherfuck. 5 months that thing sat.
What was the problem?
It sat for so long, I swear to God, I forgot I even had it. I
We're
swear
gonna
to
hope for the
God.
best.
I would see 720. I swear, it sounds insane. I would see 720s, like, damn it, I'm like, fuck, I have one. Literally, swear to God. Swear to God.
Still making the
I can
payments, no?
imagine.
Yeah.
During that time?
Yeah. I made a whole note, and everybody told me to call McLaren, how whatever, fucking screw it. Just give me my car back, dude. That's all. So it was a electrical issue. Electrical issue with like the waste gates, the connector stuff, this and that, and blah blah. And then
wild.
A whole bunch of BS, dude.
I'm very much looking forward to this, my 720 journey.
What'd you say?
I'm looking forward to this.
Me too. I'm excited to see what. But dude, like Kevin Pack's car's been solid. He had no issues. Knock on wood. Yeah, but you know, like that's the thing, bro. Is like, for me, cars are everything, and so if I can't enjoy it, if I can't drive it, I don't want it. You know, like that's the same thing where like the 720, I pounded miles on it. If I get my SVJ Roadster, it's this like battle of like, just because you can doesn't mean you should type of thing.
Yeah.
And like my heart of hearts wants the Roadster for like, but it's like 800,000. Now if I buy that for 800,000, the depreciation on that car, I'll probably end up selling it for like $500,000. So I'll lose $300,000-400,000 grand. But if I get a coupe with higher miles, I could probably get it for like $550,000. I could sell it for probably $400,000 grand. So I'll lose like $150,000.
Yeah, I'll take it from you at 4 by the time we get there.
Right.
Just take it off.
you would have bought the car from me after that. Right.
70,000 miles.
And so then it's like, do I just wait until I can lose $400,000 on a fucking car? Because I don't want to buy it and not drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Dude,
gonna fucking.
there's
drive it
day,
for
bro. My Urus is my Saturday car, not the 720. Literally, like I don't drive the Urus. I don't. Like my girl, essentially, that's her car.
I wouldn't drive it either, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You guys are crazy. I'd push.
No,
the
it's
fuck out of
it's a great RSQ8 on steroids. Awesome, cool. You know.
I want to be low to the ground all the time.
Right. But like there's days where I will walk downstairs and I will go to the Urus. Fuck that. I'm taking the 720. I just can't, bro. And so if I have an SVJ, there's no way. You can put a
that's true. There's
765
no
in front of me. You can put any of these cars. I'm taking the 765 every single day. You know, and so it's like, to afford that much of a hit on a car, like to daily $1 million car, like that's my
wild.
goal. You know,
Tell you, I think if I were you, I would like. You have a perfect opportunity right now where you can definitely afford fucking anything in that range. Just walk through everything. Get an 812, get an STO, get a fucking go through them all, and then be like, all right, I've had them all. And they're like, now I get my fucking.
And I'm kind of there. Where it's like I kind of like, who said it? I think it was Kevin said, get an in betweener.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think that's kind of why I'm leaning towards the STO. It's because like after the SVJ, what the fuck do you get, bro? Like, I will say this.
Yeah, it's the highest non-hypercar.
If it was not for my shop and for other things, I would get a 765 Spider.
What
Spider.
What about a fucking SF90?
Yeah, so I'm considering that. It's ironic you say that. There's one for sale for $489, bro.
Bro, see, like that's
And like,
shit.
I'm not the typical guy that buys these with perfect spec. I don't give a shit about the spec. Unless it's the SVJ. Right?
then
That has to be fucking perfect.
SVJ, I care about the spec. Any other car, I don't care.
Well, the
It's gonna get
STOs,
wrapped,
there's
it's gonna
six.
get this,
There's
it's
It's going to get
specs, too.
wrapped. It's going to get wheels. It's going to get springs. It's going to get exhaust. It's going to get downpipes. It's going to get tuned. It's going to get a sound system probably. It's going to get built. So whether the car's blue, green, yellow, pink, orange, I don't give a shit. Whether the fucking seats are this, I don't care. I just want the best deal to where I don't have to lose my ass out at the end of it, right? Like I don't want to get a super high spec car and then modify it and then drive it like fucking crazy and then it tanks and it just doesn't add up for me.
Right.
Versus the other guy who drives his car every Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, those things are fine, cool. But for me, it's a really tricky game. It's a really tricky game.
You gotta be very fucking precise and
Yeah.
know exactly.
gotta be
what you're
People
doing.
think I don't care. I care. I totally care. But it's like a very calculated risk. Very.
I feel like that's the thing people take for granted. They think that like we just fucking go and like
No,
they're like,
not at
bro, I
all.
fucking spend hours on
Yeah,
hours being like,
yeah.
all right, I didn't want this. I got to do this.
Yeah, and it has to be like the numbers have to make sense.
Yes.
Like there's right now there's a white STO for sale for bro 313,
How many miles?
18,000.
That's not bad.
Which other people focus on. I'm like, perfect.
That's perfect
You
mileage,
took
yeah,
you
bro.
took the hit.
Everything. And
Yeah.
the fuck car's been through all the bullshit it's got to go through, bro.
Yeah.
That car's like pristine for a fucking turbo
And that's
kit now, too.
other thing, bro, is that when you buy a lower mileage car, they tend to have more problems.
Fuck yeah.
My brother bought a GT3, bro, from a dentist in OC. Clean, paint to
adds up.
sample, balloon white, paint to sample, super sick, clean ass car, whoop de woo, blah blah blah. The car ends up having problem after problem after problem. And it's a Porsche too, reliable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you get guys like me where I take my cars to 100,000 miles. They're meant to be driven.
Yeah.
The more now, again, you could also say, well, you've also screwed up all these other cars, but also I beat the shit out of them too, right? So like compared to the miles and how hard I drive the cars, they last because they're meant to be driven. My 720, after it got fixed, now knock on wood, thank God, no problems, nothing.
That's what we're hoping for, baby.
You got to drive your shit then.
I'm going to drive the
Yeah.
fuck out of it.
Yeah,
If you sit on a couch for a week and then just jump up and try to sprint,
yeah. There you go.
you're gonna pull a
Perfectly said,
hamstring.
bro. That's well said.
That'd be beautiful.
Well, wow, you must be a philosopher. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, like you have to drive your shit, bro.
Call me Galileo. He's an astronomer.
Yeah, and I think too for me it's buying cars that you can afford the depreciation on. I don't care about the payment. I really don't. I mean, that sounds cocky. I'm not trying to be, but the reality of things is that the payment does not affect me. What affects me is how much money I have to send out when I sell it.
Right.
Like when I had to write 30 grand
That's the
to
fuck
sell
part.
the AMG.
What did it cost to own it?
Exactly, right? It's like the payment's the payment, whatever. Like thank God, again, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I'm past that point of like if the payment's 10 grand or 15 grand or 7 grand, I don't care. What I care about is like in 2 years, do I have to write a check for $100,000 or $300,000?
Right. Agreed.
Right.
How much money has to leave your side now versus later? And everything in
Exactly.
between?
Like when I'm selling my 720, I'm in it 310. If I sell it for 240, 230, I'm gonna lose $80,000. I'm okay with that. And right now, if I had to lose 300 grand, I'm like, fuck, that sucks.
Right.
That would
You know what
suck.
I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
would suck.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So, and again, I think to other people, if they were to hear what I just said, it's like, oh my God, that sounds insane. But there's guys that are doing 10 times more than
Okay.
me that don't. Kevin Kunze, this guy buys and sells cars. He's probably lost $500,000 this year or last year alone.
he keeps
in
fucking
cars.
pushing.
There's levels to shit. You know what I
bro,
mean?
he's
So
got a Ford GT.
if you hear me and you think that's crazy, there's guys that really don't give a shit.
Tell me,
I have
bro.
a client of my shop, bro. Dude, this guy is Kunze on roids. This guy, it's insane. He bought a Black Series for 600 grand, sold it for 400, lost 200 G's. He bought a McLaren GT for 230, sold it for 180. He bought a BMW M4 because his son liked the car, and he dropped $36,000 on the car, ended up selling the car for what he owed on it. He bought a Maserati MC2. It's all these cars, boom, 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 and he just doesn't give a shit. It doesn't care. I'm like, that's I aspire to be like this.
That's the level
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to. Yeah, bro.
Like
Truly.
that's sick to me, and then all that's in 6 months.
6 month time frame?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah,
bro.
literally.
Let's get there.
Well, we're gonna get there, bro. We're
day.
already on the way.
One day.
You want to do guest questions now?
Yeah. So we gotta now.
He's been on-
Yeah.
you guys
Last
know
time.
this is a familiar face. He's been on before.
Since then, we've added a new little ending segment.
Great.
Everyone gets the same 3 questions.
All right.
So I will
There's-
judge you hard on the
me.
answers to these 3 questions.
They're simple.
All right. Oh, God.
First question. What's the most overrated car today?
Most overrated car.
Yes.
Yeah. We start with something
GT3
something hot.
RS.
Thank you.
GT3 RS.
Thank you. We're on
Easy
the same
pick.
page on that
Yeah.
one.
Why is it overrated?
It's a phenomenal handling car. Extremely reliable. Looks great. Bulletproof car. Everything's it's amazing. But they're so slow. There's just no balls to them, bro. There's no balls to them.
It's not fucking 400K.
And dude, the 992, it's a beautiful car. My friend bought it. Great car. Amazing. Awesome. Dope. Sick. 500 grand, 600 grand.
Fuck you.
Bro, SV 765.
That's wild.
You know, anything else? Now, you have 27 cars, fine. Okay, cool. You buy it, whatever. Awesome. I can't justify $500,000 for that car. When the MSRP is what, 230?
A 765 is still
exactly.
tracking just as fast,
Yeah, bro,
too.
you can get a 765 in that same price. And you
So it's not just
And
like,
it's
oh,
just-
some
it's
highway
a hell
thing.
of a car.
It shits on it, bro.
Yeah.
Shits on it.
Yeah.
Or even a 720 shits on that car, but whatever.
And I'm a Porsche guy. I'm a Porsche. I'm an avid Porsche enthusiast.
80,000
Porsche,
miles
Porsche,
on a
whatever
Turbo
it is.
S.
You know, yeah. Like, I love Porsche, whatever it's called.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Put a gun to his head and he's
Porsche.
picking the turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo. He's freaking
Yeah.
turbo.
I don't know why we need to put a gun to his head.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the most underrated car
Underrated car.
Today.
today?
Underrated car. Underrated. I never even thought of that.
Some
I
good
want to say the
questions
Huracan.
Huracan?
Okay, I respect that.
I think a lot of people bag on it because it's become like the Corolla of exotics. You know, like if like the moment you make it, that's what you buy, whatever thing. It's bulletproof.
It's a great platform.
Yeah, I mean, especially the Evo. My brother had an Evo
Platform.
Yeah.
He didn't get the 610 or the 580. He jumped
Terminology.
he jumped to the Evo, and it's a solid car, dude. I mean, she put 14,000 miles on it in a year. Dailied it. Fucking ate Chick-fil-A in that shit. Spilled Red Bull all over everything. Solid car. No problems. No issues. We drove that motherfucker like crazy. Beat it up. Launch control 97 times a day. Like it's solid car.
You can just downshift on the highway. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
bro.
and
No
and,
problem, just
I
rip through the
think-
gears.
I think it doesn't get the credit that it deserves because so many people now have them in Orange County. If you're in Milwaukee and you're hearing this, yes, in Orange County, there's an insane amount of them.
There's a fleet of them.
They're like, so many people have it. Yeah, out here. Yeah, they just
bro.
do.
Yeah.
But
Everything's
I
relative.
think that they've been labeled like,
They're like seagulls out here.
yeah, but in all honesty, like they're solid cars.
I respect that.
Great car. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Makes great noises.
Well, you can get
stock.
Now again, if you can shoot for the Evo, it's a way better car.
Fuck
It's,
yeah.
the
No,
interior update.
They dial those cars in
it's
too.
crazy.
That's like the
It's night and
bulletproof
day.
Huracan is an Evo.
Yeah,
right
when
now.
Kevin Pack had his Huracan, his 610, my brother had his Evo, and I sat in both. Oh, this is night and day.
Fuck
night
yeah.
and day. Yeah. So if you can put the extra 30, 40,000, if you can, I would.
And then if you can do an extra 30, 40 to supercharge it or twin turbo it.
I would.
Yeah, because those cars are fucking nasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want this last one?
Last question. Okay, you got 3-car garage,
Okay.
no budget,
No budget
but 3 cars. That's it.
That's it.
for the rest of my life.
Not just for
Okay.
today.
Like if you had to wake up tomorrow and
Yeah.
you were limited to a 3-car garage, no budget, and you had to live like your life, like right now,
Yeah.
normal life. You can only have
SVJ.
2 cars. Okay, SVJ.
Roadster.
Roadster.
Murcielago.
There it is.
You're
SV.
gonna
SV.
Laugh at this. G-Wagon 6x6.
The 6x6. The 6x6. Why the 6x6?
I just love it. The 4x4 square was awesome. A buddy of mine has to. Well, he just sold one. I actually asked him if he would consider selling his. They're bad, dude. Like the road presence is just stupid.
Oh, they're
no, it's
massive.
fucking-
Stupid.
Are you
They're
kidding me,
massive.
They
bro?
try to make these
It's a joke.
Raptor 6x6s or TR. It's not the same thing.
Or even the Jeep 6x6. I've seen it. I've seen a Gladiator 6x6.
It's not the 6x6. The road presence that thing has is just stupid. Like when you see it behind you with the Brabus lights on the top, on the bottom,
No, you're
and
shitting
in
yourself.
the middle, it's like what the fuck is that thing?
It's Mafia Whip right there.
Literally mafia.
That's what it
Mafia
is,
whip,
bro.
Yeah.
Fucking-
If you had to say the fourth car, I want to say the Cullinan. I was gonna actually buy the Cullinan before I bought the Urus. I was like set on it.
Yeah, like
Kevin
a daily?
was gonna buy his. I was gonna buy mine. And then I ended up driving it. And I was just like, this is really pimp. I will break this thing in like a day, dude.
Whipping
The way
that
I
shit.
drive, it's just
Yeah.
not meant for someone like me.
It's a cruiser, luxury
Yeah,
cruiser. It's not a
I don't
fucking-
cruise. I just can't cruise. That's not me, unless like I'm on the phone or whatever. So, great car, comfortable as hell, boss as hell, pimp as hell, wide body, slammed on some 24, some gangster shit. But it's just not me.
But
Yeah. But if you had to pick, I would buy that too,
well, there you have it.
Yeah, it's
Austin's
pretty
got a
crazy
fucking
garage.
nasty 3-car lineup.
dude.
like
That would be my dream, bro. SVJ, Mercy SV, and a 6x6.
Well, it may not even be that far away.
That's what I was to tell you. I was like, I don't know if you've realized it, but that dream, you're not that far away.
You know what's crazy, bro? I'll just shoot straight. On October 26th, 2020, I went down to 72 cents to my name, right? And I fast forward now to wherever I am now, where God has put me now. And there's times I sit back, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, in all honesty, if I wanted to pull the trigger on a few of those cars, I can. The fear of going back down there kind of scares me, you know? I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's kind of like, I'm like, you know, don't do anything dumb that'll put you back. I have a lot of people that rely on me. I do charity work, but I won't say specifically. I showed you a little bit, but the scale is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And I have a lot of people that rely on me, and not only that, like family, you know, and things. And if it weren't for those things, if I hadn't experienced the hardships that I did, again, there's people that have experienced worse than me. There's people that work harder than me and have less than me. But for my life experiences, like there are times where I sit back and I'm like, damn, like I'm doing it.
You're making it happen,
Thank
bro.
God.
You have a lot of responsibility. You got a lot of people counting on you. You still get after it, bro.
So, you know, you're right. Hey, if I wanted to, could I? Probably. But I want to get to a level where I watched my brother buy a Corvette Z06. This is way back in the day. And I remember, like, he bought this Corvette like he was buying a piece of candy. He's like, yeah, I'll buy it, whatever, cool. And I remember going, like, that's so sick. Like, my brother bought this car. He's 14 years older than me. You know? And, like, he taught me that whenever we buy these things, like, it shouldn't be a huge life decision. It shouldn't, like, set us back. It shouldn't stop you from growing. And I think that's one of, like, the biggest things is, like, can I afford these things? Yeah. Do I think it's going to hold me back? Maybe. What if I go put 400 grand down on an SVJ and like another fast food spot pops up? What if 20 more Section 8 houses that I can buy, which I am currently every single, you know, it's a constant battle of like the entrepreneurial side of me and then like the kid side of me. You know,
it's a balance.
Yeah. And it's really hard. And it was really hard. Poor fucking you. But hey, man, like I've worked for this shit.
Absolutely, bro. You fucking people don't understand how the grind fucking really is, bro.
They don't know. And it must be nice to have this. Yes, it is nice. You should try it out.
Have the
Work
stress.
hard.
Have the
Let's do
fucking
it.
stress that we have, and then say the same fucking thing.
Yeah, dude. I wake up to 90 texts every single day.
People don't understand. Like fucking like clients call me at 2 a.m, 3 a.m. about shit like that. Someone gets in an accident. I have to fucking wake up, pick the phone up, call tow truck drivers, try to move shit around. They don't understand it, but then they'll sit there and they'll be like, "Oh, bro, you got this, you got that, you're doing this," and I'm like, "You don't see the fucking work."
They don't understand. Hey, you're young. What are you? 25?
25.
Yeah, bro, young dude. You bought a 720. You have a 458. You got a Z06. Like I commend you for that, bro. Like that's solid. Like when I was 25, I didn't have that. Like if again you put you compared to me year to year, you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me.
We're going, baby.
Yeah. So stay on that track.
We're going. We're telling you,
one day I hope you surpass me. I really
appreciate that, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah.
We're all going up.
Pull trigger. Yeah, we're all fucking going up.
We're all going up.
I'm telling you. Even part of the things too, ever meeting you guys and like you guys being so welcoming to everything, like it's fucking helped us out tremendously and shit. So you have no idea the level of appreciation I have.
Real recognizes real.
Always.
And when someone's not real, they slowly just whoop out of our life. Yeah.
I'm telling you. Now we're sitting here with the cats and fucking and doing fucking podcasts.
I've never had anybody at my house but my mom, my dad, my girl. That's it.
Good. Now he's got his mistress here, bro. I love it. But that's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a great episode. Kasem's the boy, OC King. You heard it here
OC
first.
King.
OC King.
Yes, bro.
Definitely not OC King.
As promised, the official reveal of his new car, Kasem has taken delivery of a beautiful yellow Lamborghini Titty SVJ. And with that, we're out.